This episode of GameByte is brought to you by Jinx.com. To get 10% off of your entire shopping cart, use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout. You know what, if you want to get inside some catacombs with a bunch of kobolds, that's your thing. If Overwatch League Stage 2 is getting you super hyped, and if you like other Blizzard games, brave the storm in Jinx.com's wide variety of gamer and geek swag and use our promo code QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout to get 10% off of all that shopping cart gamer and geek swag. You know, shove it in there, shove it in your shopping cart, worry about the price later because you're going to get 10% off anyway. So use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout. Welcome everyone to GameByte. This is the show that asks, super important questions like, I'm blanking on his name. Super weak guy in Dragon Ball Z. Is he the weakest? Mick, help me out here. Help me out here.
I can't.
Oh God! Dang
even
it.
I don't. I'm sorry. I don't.
Long hair.
Long
black hair guy. I could really use Diego right now. Gosh dang, you know what?
No, Krillin. no,
that's the Yamcha, god damn it. It took me way too long.
Thank you, Elderjin. Thank you,
Elderjin. Gosh dang it. What a great way to start a show. It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yes, he is weak AF. Simon BP. All right. This is our excuse to go on the internet once every week for like 45 weeks a year and talk about video games with a bunch of people on the internet. So welcome everyone. With me today, I've got my co-host, my only co-host for tonight, my only gamer for tonight. It is the Furybot himself. He's got his Hearthstone set to G&D's living room. It's Mick DeGuzman. How you doing, Mick?
Hi guys. Hey Herald, how are you guys? How's everybody doing on stream? We've been gone for 2 weeks, but we're back. Hey everybody.
Dang Skippy. Oh man, Ivan is judging me now over in the Twitch chat. I'm sorry, Ivan. I blank sometimes. I get nervous when I talk in front of a crowd, and it happens. I swear to God, it doesn't happen all the time, but I just get nervous. I start sweating profusely. Mick, man. How have you been? It's been how many weeks has it been? It's been 2 weeks. We haven't had a show. Yeah. Last time we had a show was Arcaro Gaming was on the lovely Arcaro Gaming.
That was a fun show. I love that show. I miss it already.
I miss Arcaro as well. We gotta hook that up again. Oh shoot! Sorry.
Oh,
that was too loud.
Oh wow. My bad. Simon BP 75 is now following us on Twitch. Thank you for the follow, my
Thank you, Simon. We appreciate that, and we hope you enjoy your stay.
Thank you.
Don't forget, you can also subscribe to us and cheer us on with some bits. All right, moving on.
Now, how have you been, though? How have you been, Harold? I heard that, for those of you who don't know, the Quit Stalling Podcast Studio has finally moved to a new location. So how is the new location, Harold?
Oh, thanks, Mick. Guys, yes, that is my real name. I am Herald. You can follow me at Herald Plays. I have moved the Quit Stalling Media Studios studio over to back to somewhere else in Metro Manila. It's a place called Makati.
Makati? Oh man,
it rhymes with Bacardi. I moved from Bonifacio Global City over here, and the move has been pretty smooth. The financial aid of family typically tends to do that when you move. So thank you, love you guys. I've moved the studios over here. I currently live here now, and as you can see, it's fairly bare. You do see the converged fiber line running in between my ceiling and my walls.
Wow,
so,
you can actually reach the ceiling. Whoa.
Oh no, actually no. This is a lower part of the ceiling. There's a higher part.
Oh,
that's popcorn.
Oh, there's a higher part. Oh, I thought
reach.
It's like that high. Wow.
Harold is he grew 3 inches since we last did the show.
Oh my God.
And then he also got taller. But aside from that,
See, and you're saying I have the potty mouth? You mentioned this when you, sir. Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh nice.
All right. So, like we said in the pre-show, for those of you listening to audio only, and you're wondering where's Diego? I miss Diego. Diego is not here today. He couldn't make it because it's his girlfriend's birthday, Cheska. Big birthday greeting to Cheska. Hey Cheska, happy birthday. Hope you're doing
Jessica,
good.
happy birthday.
Hope Diego's making you happy on this wonderful day. They just flew back from California as well. They got back this morning. They went on a work trip together, so, and then they watched like the NBA All-Star Weekend, so crazy stuff.
You also got to go to the Blizzard Arena, even if it was closed.
Yeah,
cool.
so
That
that's one thing I wanted to warn him about, but I was like, what if I'm wrong? Because I wanted to tell him that the Blizzard Arena is usually only open if there's an event that day. If there's like a Hearthstone tournament, if there's a StarCraft tournament, or if the Overwatch League is happening. So, I didn't really want to warn him in case I was wrong. So he went. At least he got a photo in front of the Blizzard Arena logo.
I think that's the most important part. It's not even like going there, taking tour. Nope, it's really that sign, and just telling people, yeah, I know, I've been there, I've seen it. It's huge. It was amazing.
Okay.
You know.
Okay, Donald Trump, aka Diego. No, but yeah, so, I'm really happy for him. Hopefully, one day we can go there as Quit Stalling and watch a game or two.
Yeah, we'll probably have like banners and wear our jerseys of our favorite teams.
So the Quit Stalling team,
Team Quit Stalling, and we'll just put like CDRK, CDRK, the janky brands on the side, just to make it look like they're sponsored. They're not.
Oh my gosh. Alright, and Van in the chat says, ooh, social. Yeah, moving to Makati, it's kind of made me social a little bit. So yeah, it's been a crazy couple of weeks, and I've finally moved in completely. Internet's running. I get to stream tomorrow, which is great, and I get to do the show with you, Mick. That's the best part. The best part.
You're too sweet, sir. You're too sweet.
Well, sugar makes the medicine go down. Mick, we've talked a lot about me. What about you, man? What have you been up to these past 2 weeks?
As you can see, I got a new setup. Yeah, boy. Okay, and then well, basically nothing. I got some free time now, and I like my new setup. I figured out that you can actually do this to all of my spare stuff here, as you can see. This stupid stuff here. It actually makes it sound better because of this double windscreen bullshit going on. So yeah,
look at Mr. Double Windscreen BS over here.
Yes.
Are you gonna be streaming anytime soon? I've been waiting, man. I've been waiting. I can't wait too
I'd
much.
actually stream after this. It depends on the internet, because as I can hear doors opening and closing outside. Probably my brother's home, and he likes to download a lot of things.
Just tell him to hold off on the porn for like 2 hours so you can stream, and then you can watch as much as you want.
Oh, nah. I don't think it's kind of hard to get a man who's too in too deep, if you know what I mean. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is our R-rated show. That might be our show title, R-rated. GameByte R-rated. Okay. So I asked Mick. We've caught up. Now I'm gonna ask you what I normally ask everyone. So everyone in the chat, This is directed to you as well as Mick. So Mick and everyone in the chat, what have you been playing?
Oh, thank you for asking. Well, I have been busy with Hearthstone. I'm currently rank 5 now because it's the last season. It is the last season of the regular ranked system. They're changing it by March, so I have about 7 days to try to get the legend. So at least I could say that I reached the legend ranks from the old system, which is actually a grind. It'll take you days, unless if you're like playing for 8 hours a day. Maybe you can get there in like a week or so. But then oh man, it's been crazy. And aside from Hearthstone, I've also been playing this this relatively new game that just released on Steam. I'm sorry I didn't put the trailer, but then it's called Hyper Universe. Cool. You guys should check that out. It's a side-scroll MOBA that's published by Nexon. It has a bit of it does have a following in South Korea, and now it's on its international release. They just went live about a few weeks ago. They released a new hero now. His name's Captain Red. It's pretty cool. A lot of people have been dubbing it as the successor of Awesome Knots, if you guys are familiar with that. It's a pretty I like the game. I really do. I really enjoy the game for all it's worth, because one game is like what? It's a 4v4 MOBA side scroll. It'll take you like what, 30 minutes, maybe even less if you're really that good, or if your teammates really suck. So it's been an experience. And the last time we talked, I was still playing South Park. I actually finished that, so we're good.
How was it? We're talking about the fractured butthole, right? Not the mobile one.
Butthole. Yeah. I might start playing Stick of Truth on the PS4 now, and I'm still trying to finish my Horizon Zero Dawn, Final Fantasy 15. I haven't finished that. There are a lot of games I haven't. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of games. Shadow of War, I haven't finished that one, so I gotta, since I got all this free time now, maybe I should just finish all of that then. Right.
Why not?
What about you?
Get yourself a capture card and do it on stream.
I should probably do that, but it's very expensive. I just bought a second screen because of the new setup. Hey! Yeah. So Harold, what have you been playing, dude?
Oh man, thanks for asking. So, I've been playing a lot of Aim Hero to improve my aim in Overwatch.
Is that the web app? Is that like the website thing where you just follow like dots? You press dots in like a grid?
I know it started out like that because I used to do that before Overwatch released, but now it's on Steam. I got it for like 60 pesos. It's like what, $2, $1.10.
It's not that much. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's been helping me improve my aim actually, but I did it because I got kind of conscious about my rank in Overwatch currently, because I think I used to be not bad at Overwatch. Now I'm pretty sure I'm still not bad, but I think everyone just got much better. Or the teams I've been playing with are just not that good. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that they're not good, because if I can't carry a team, what good am I? If I can't put people on my shoulders.
Hey, if you think about it, you've been going. Are those all like solo queues, or like are you in a group?
So
if it's all solo queues, then dude, don't feel so bad, dude. It's kind of hard to go up as solo queues.
But
unless if you're like a pro
so
player.
many people.
Dude, but unless if you're like a pro player or like a really, really good Overwatch streamer, you're probably you're not really gonna find. No offense, I mean like some people do, but then most people are like, oh no, I want to play Hanzo, and then he's gonna play Genji. Shut up, guys. You don't know what you're talking about.
You do run into those type of people, but you know what? Yeah. My aim is still to be able to carry those type of people. Like if they want to play 5 DPS, fine. I will carry your asses if I can. Like,
I will be the mercy. Fine. I shall be the mercy.
Oh god, no. So yeah, it's been pretty much Overwatch, and then I wasn't able to bring it with me today because I left it at my girlfriend's place. I got the collector's edition for World of Warcraft Legion. So yeah, it has like the behind the scenes DVD, Blu-ray and DVD, because it comes with both. Like I didn't know that it comes with both now. So if you want to watch it in like 1080p, 60 FPS, you have the Blu-ray option.
Dude, that's so nice. I want to watch that. Can I borrow that from you after you watch? Oh, you cut off again.
Just come here and we can watch it.
Okay.
That's not leaving my house. Okay. That's not leaving my room, Mick. It comes with an art book, a mouse pad, and it's pretty awesome. The in-game goodies are really good. So a new mount, an in-game pet. Ivan, we're gonna be playing World of Warcraft this week. So.
Damn.
Oh yeah. So I'll be streaming as well again starting tomorrow. So I can't wait. I might stream some Overwatch, but no one really wants to watch you, go down to bronze. So I don't know when I'll be streaming Overwatch. Probably when I've dug myself back up to like close to platinum, and then maybe I'll start streaming. But I don't think I'll do it anytime right now, unless people want to see that. Like Herald,
I'm sure people would
down.
love to see that. Just don't get like that the crazy ones where they like after they lose it like shit, and you see the keycaps like flying off.
But that's how you get subscribers.
They like throw the keyboard on the floor and then stepping on it, or like breaking.
Yeah, that's how you get subscribers, man. Like XQC took his Razer keyboard that wasn't working. He got 2 hammers and started going ham on it. Like, I think that's,
well, at least
I think
it was
that's
a broken keyboard. I think that's like the best thing about it. I think it was a broken keyboard. No actual working keyboards were hurt.
True that. All right, so let's look into the chat, Mick. Let's see what everyone else has been playing.
Jin on the chat says solo queue in any game is a real grind and a true test of patience and perseverance. So don't feel bad about your rank. It comes with the territory, and he is right. He is so right. This man got your back.
Oh, definitely. I mean, Elgin, like I can't wait to meet you in person, man. I can't wait.
I asked him when he will be back. He said, "Oh, maybe in 2 years."
Like, I can't wait, dude.
Oh crap! We have to wait 2 years now.
That's gonna fly by really fast.
That'll be like GameByte episode 90 something.
Hopefully we'll be like at 100.
Well, hopefully we'll reach 100. Unless if we take those breaks again, we probably will.
No more. All right, he says, well, I'm playing Monster Hunter World, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm also playing Idle Pouring. I googled what Idle Pouring was.
Oh, and dude, I love that game.
What is it? Like, it looks to me.
It's a game on the phone. So it's basically you're playing a character, and then that character will automatically like attack like anything that's in front of it, because it will be randomly well, it's like a sequence based, so it's like monster, and then boss. And then as you keep going, you can start putting stuff up. The reason why it's called Idle Pouring is that you're not really like doing the actions. You can put everything to auto and just watch it. So you're like just watching, like browsing, and then you just turn it off and you just look at it again. And then it's basically leveling up on its own. You can put everything on auto, like your skills, they can fill up by themselves. You can put it up. That's the group. That's a group battle. Yeah. So that's basically everything. They're just hitting until like the cooldown is done. Then they'll cast. So that's really like, it's really how they added the elements from like Hello Hero, Summoner's War, the ones with the auto.
Yeah, it reminds me of those mobile games, like the ones that like have Marvel license on them, and like Marvel Future Fight, something like that.
Future Fight and then Conquest of Champions. Am I right?
Yeah, like it's like that, right? Like you just go around and
play that for a while. But then they had online PvP, so I was like, okay, I can't put this to auto. I'm just gonna beat his ass. I'm just gonna beat this guy's ass.
I'm pretty sure I could make a clip show out of all the naughty things we've said tonight. Ban over in the chat, Ban04 says, PUBG, Kingdom Hearts, Disgaea 5, Deceit, Mario Odyssey, Fire Emblem. Are you working? Ban, I know you're supposed to be working.
Oh, man.
I'm kind of worried.
By the way, Salon Chen on the chat goes, I will go to your house, walking there now. Looks like you're watching that behind the scenes video.
Yeah, we need to set up something like because Salon being a game developer and head of a gaming company, like it'd be nice to have like a wide array of questions from people when we have them on the show. Like we should set something up for that.
Yeah, you should definitely like ask. We can actually ask like that Facebook group to help us out.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we can like, hey, we're gonna have a game developer here. If you guys have any questions for him about independent games and stuff, place it there. That would be pretty cool. Yeah,
sounds good. All right, so let's see here. Oh, Ban says he's been going back and forth from Cavite to Manila. Ooh, that's rough.
Oof.
All right.
That's a bad mute. Yeah.
And he's saying so many games, absolutely no time, dude. Yeah. I feel you. I mean, even if you're not working, like the sheer amount of games there are that people want to play, like it's crazy. And it's a good time to be a gamer.
Yes, it is. Too much games right now, so little time.
Yeah, unless
Especially
you're a
with
fan of NBA 2K,
Yeah.
you're kind of lost this year. Hopefully next year it'll be better for you. All right,
Yeah.
moving on. Let me lower the bed music real quick. All right, so what do we have to talk about? Should we go to the news? Is it news time?
We should head to the news, definitely.
All right, let me look for our soundbite. Here we go. Oh, shit. Nope.
This week in video games.
Okay, never mind.
All right, it's This Week in Video Games, and we got a lot to talk about today. Let's glaze over some smaller news that's slightly older. Let's see, what's good? That's good. Mick, what would be a good thing to talk about first?
Well, we can probably start by, on a bright note, ladies and gentlemen, because this has been one of our things that we wanted to talk about, and it's about, Blizzard, because, all hail Blizzard.
All hail Blizzard!
Battle for Azeroth is out for pre-order. I mean, that's about a few weeks ago. The queue time was pretty crazy. But then again, it's finally out. They already have a release date, September. And seeing how Blizzard's track record has been pretty good, there will be probably no delays for this expansion. And that's pretty great. Harold, what are your thoughts about this, though? Because seeing as you're the resident WoW guy of Quit Stalling.
Okay, so... well, the game itself isn't out. The pre-order is out, and Mick mentioned the queue time was like 24 hours, and that was, when BFA, as some people call it, BFA,
BFA,
Battle for Azeroth, launch for pre-order. Yeah, Bazeroth, as some would say.
The new tie-up between Dice Games and Blizzard, Battlefield Azeroth.
Battlefield Azeroth. Yeah, so. The queue time that Mick was mentioning was the fact that when pre-orders came out, when you'd buy it from the Battle.net online store, it'd take about 24 hours for the order to process because there was
There's too much.
There was a shoot ton of orders coming in, so their servers were not they were not prepared.
Have you pre-ordered though? Have you?
No. I just spent $100 on the collector's edition, Mick. I do not have enough money to.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah. I can't believe you actually bought, dude.
I mean,
it's pretty crazy though. I mean, like it's really nice. It's nice to have on your shelf. Like you just see it. Oh, that looks so good. Yeah. Well, anyway, So this game, the Battle for Azeroth is the continuation of the story left behind from Legion. The cinematic trailer, of course, which released in BlizzCon, was fantastic. Just to announce this game, and then they basically announced that it's a new zone for both Horde and Alliance. Am I correct? Just feel free to correct me at any time, okay? They also have, according to them, this is the only thing I know. Is that, from Legion, they introduced a new artifact weapon system. That's basically all characters will have one weapon. Well, all characters will have one specific weapon per class or per spec. And then the thing is, they're basically sending them off in a very dramatic way when you begin this game. That's the only thing they've spoiled. And they actually mentioned that in BlizzCon in the Q&A for Battle for Azeroth. So this is gonna be exciting because the thing is, aside from a new expansion, you're also gonna get WoW Classic, right? We spoke about that about a few months ago. Yeah, am I right, Herald?
Yeah. Well, you're not getting WoW Classic yet. There's no ETA on WoW Classic.
Yeah, you're getting that, but then the thing is, they're working on it. So my guess is probably around early 2019, and I'm actually excited for that because I really want to try it out. I really want to try a genuine subscription-based vanilla WoW experience, like what everybody has been saying as the good days. Yeah.
Yeah. So, circling back to Battle for Azeroth real quick. Yeah. So what you get with the pre-order is you get to try the new feature called Allied Races, which is pretty much like the current races, but sub races. They're pretty much sub races. So, you're gonna get like Lightforged Draenei for the Alliance. They're pretty much Super Saiyan Draenei if you've played World of Warcraft. You're gonna get Void Elves, which are like Blood Elves, but they're in the Alliance and they have emo black hair. And then
they like energy.
Yeah, they like void magic. And for the Horde, you're gonna get the music got really quiet. For the Horde, you're gonna get High Mountain Tauren, who if you've played Legion, you've seen, and they're pretty cool. They have antlers, like moose antlers, instead of like regular cat antlers. Yeah, so it's gonna be awesome. And so far, with what we've gotten, it's pretty much all hype for Battle for Azeroth. And yeah, you're right. Story-wise, it's looking good. I can't wait to see the progression, because you're right. They are giving a big send-off to the artifact weapons. We're getting a new type of artifact that replaces those. We're getting like a pendant made of the big thing this next expansion, which is Azerite. So, story-wise, I can't wait. It's actually what we've been lacking in, a game like Overwatch. Overwatch has been out for almost 2 years in a couple months, and we've gotten zero progression on story since launch. So I need more story in my games, and I'm glad that World of Warcraft is delivering. They've made Sylvanas look super badass, and she's a conflicting type of leader, kind of like Killmonger, who we're talking about tomorrow. So yeah, it's looking good. Battle for Azeroth out for pre-order. If that's your thing, pre-order it now. Get your allied races, and don't forget that if your authenticator is attached to your Battle.net account, you get like extra bag slots now for your backpack. So
wow.
Stay safe.
Even for Legion?
Yeah, stay safe.
Sorry.
Stay safe. Connect your authenticator to your account.
Oh yeah, stay safe. Stay safe, everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Mick, we've talked about something really fun. We've talked about a company that we respect and admire, like Blizzard. Why don't we talk about one that that's kind of on our hot list right now?
Oh, are we talking about Activision? Or
No, we'll talk about EA.
We're talking about EA. Oh boy.
Okay.
Here we go. Elgin, crack your knuckles. This is gonna be a long one.
So, Mick, are you familiar with the Burnout franchise?
Of course I am.
Burnout Paradise is a game. We're all familiar with Burnout Paradise, and if you're not, it's a racing game from EA, and the remastered version is set to come out soon, and it was mistakenly listed to have microtransactions, and off the bat, man, the fan outcry was swift and vengeful. People were pissed, and they had to backtrack really fast.
Yeah. I love that. I love that tweet. That tweet is the best.
Yeah. So this is Ben Walk from EA, and he says, Just a heads up, but the store listing for Burnout Paradise that mentions in-game purchases optional is an error. There are no microtransactions or any additional paid for content. Pitchforks down, please. So, anyone who is dreading and getting mad about Burnout Paradise, fear not, because they're not putting any microtransactions so far. So, you can relax for now. And focus all your attention on Anthem, and just pray to God they don't screw Anthem up.
Yeah, hopefully, I really don't know. Like, EA as a publisher, they're very notorious with this stuff. So, not to talk down, talk smack about them, but come on. I mean, the track record shows they've done this multiple times. Even if they say there are no microtransactions or any additional paid for content for now. But when they release the game, oh, by the way, we have this expansion pass, year 1 expansion pass. Maybe you'd like to buy it.
See, yes, it's that kind of stuff.
They don't announce it. They like release it once. They announce that once the game is out. They're like, oh crap, they just did it again. Great, just great. Really?
Yeah, man. See, Elgin in the chat says I'm not keeping my hopes up, and Salon says, I have a feeling they will screw it up. I think he's talking about Anthem. Yeah, and EA managed to screw up NFL this year by, they tried to do the same thing they did with FIFA's The Journey, where they added like this kid that you play through on a story in an RPG mode, which is great, which is something that worked for FIFA, but they found a way to screw it up. And
they always find ways.
Yeah, just like how 2K found a way to screw up the greatest basketball franchise ever by gating your progression with microtransactions. But again, I digress. We're not gonna make this all about microtransactions. We can have another show about as Ben Walk here says, MTXs. We can have another show about MTXs. But for now, we're gonna move on because we're just gonna get lost in this hole of getting mad, aren't we? Like,
oh man, that's like a good 30 minutes. 30 minutes of just like, what is the problem with the EA? It's not gonna stop, dude. It's a vicious cycle. It's just, and then someone in the chat's just gonna stir the pot, and then we're just gonna, oh yeah, he's right. Like, you know what I mean? So it doesn't really stop. So we gotta, stop, quit while we're ahead or behind? Ahead.
Yeah. So Elgin in the chat is making like really great points. I would love to get to them, but I'm afraid we will just go down a rabbit hole because he's making like he's totally right in my opinion. So guys, no more microtransactions, please. Save it for the free to play games. All right, moving on. In other news, Mick, you want to talk about PlayFab? You want to talk about PlayFab real quick?
PlayFab. So yeah, Microsoft recently just purchased PlayFab. They're basically, if you don't know what PlayFab is, they're basically a large back-end server provider for like
the cloud-based
Namco, for Capcom. So they basically use their services to produce games for cloud services. And Microsoft has recently just purchased them. That's a big deal. Because I was just thinking about this a while ago. After reading through that article again, it's just, think about it this way. Microsoft owns PlayFab now, right? But they also made the Xbox. Now they can actually get companies to make exclusive deals, to make exclusivity games in exchange for those services. For PlayFab, for using PlayFab, that's crazy, dude. That is
it's a really big deal.
Thinking about it, they can use that and they can actually win it against PlayStation, Sony, because Sony doesn't have that, right?
Yeah. No, and that's the thing is, this is another way. This is another. I love Eldergen's point. He says, "Hey, now they have more Minecraft servers." So.
That's true. They do.
No, I mean, on one side, PlayFab does great work, and like you mentioned, they work with companies like Wizards of the Coast and Disney for cloud-based games and the infrastructure that allows people to play on not play on, but it allows companies to develop stuff around cloud services and cloud cloud servers. Am I saying that right? I'm feeling like I'm not saying that right, but okay.
Cloud servers.
You get what I mean. Yeah.
It's a cloud. It's basically a cloud service tool. Anyway.
Yeah. So, advancements in technology are great. My concern is the fact that it's going to be another Microsoft exclusive thing, and I'm sick of exclusives already.
If you if you think about it, they're basically buying this so that they can just expand their cloud service tool, which is Azure. If you guys don't know
Exactly.
that, please do check
Yeah.
it. But then I'm pretty sure now Azure will now cater to these other companies, because there are over 1,200 game companies that are using it right now. Like, look,
Yeah.
in the article, it'll say like Bandai Namco, Capcom, Wizards of the Coast, and even Disney are currently using the PlayFab services to power their games. So think about that. Not only are they going to provide cloud services for companies like these to produce the games, they're also providing the actual servers for people to play in, and they can make them like they're somewhat making a monopoly out of this. They can actually get these companies to go, okay, you can continue using our servers if you make an exclusivity deal for our upcoming Xbox 2, right?
Yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
I can see it now, dude. Like I can predict it now, dude. I'm kind of scared. Let's face it. But then everybody knows that, you know, the future of gaming is really online. Like everything's gonna be cloud based. You're not really gonna like buy the game anymore, but rather have a subscription where you could just play it, right? Am I right?
Yeah, and to some extent, you know, talking about cloud-based services, and you know, you did bring up the fact that, you know, everything's going to be online. Like even nowadays, you're getting computers that are cloud-based. You're getting GPUs and you know, entire computer systems that are cloud-based, so you could play a game on your crappy laptop
True.
remotely on a cloud that has, you know, a GTX 1080, and you know, it'll run smoothly on your computer. And you know, cloud-based services are all about bridging the gap between
Consumer and the manufacturer.
that and the
Trying
fact
to
that,
get
you know,
rid of
some
that
people
whole
who-
retail system of the supply chain, you know, trying to get rid of that. It's just basically manufacturer to consumer. So, you know, it's a very enticing thing. But again,
I would
won't-
love to hear Salon's ideas on this.
yeah. See, look, he says it's more likely that they will make it free if you are exclusive.
Yeah. So even Nvidia's doing that. Like Nvidia's doing that for Mac now, because Macs don't get to play games. So they're doing that. Yeah. So Salon, man, we got to talk about PlayFab and cloud-based stuff when we have you on, please.
Solon will probably answer all the questions in our minds. Yes.
Or he'll just talk about playfapping. Like that seems more.
Happening.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's talk about Sledgehammer, Mick. You want to talk about Sledgehammer? I really think it's the deadliest tool in Triple H's arsenal. Your thoughts?
I do. Okay, so in Sledgehammer games, so basically.
Oh, games! Sledgehammer Games. I was in a different direction.
Sledgehammer Games. They're the producers of the new Call of Duty. Yes. New Call of Duty. Yeah, so basically the founders of Sledgehammer Games, Michael Condrey and Glenn Schofield, they recently just left to pursue new executive positions in Activision. So that's pretty crazy. They, you know, these guys they're fairly successful because they're also the guys who made Visceral Games. They're also the guys part of Visceral Games who made Dead Space. Come on, man, that was a pretty good game.
A game we've talked about on the show.
A game we've talked about on the show and probably even praised it to a certain extent. Sorry, Elgin. But yeah, and then recently, you know, they just announced this that, you know, Aaron Hallen or Aaron Hallen, he's one of the
Aaron Hallen.
Aaron Hallen or Aaron Hallen. Anyway, one of the founding members of Sledgehammer Games, also one of the senior game developers for Call of Duty World War II, will now be the new lead. And this guy has the works, man. This guy is a veteran, dude. And then he's been doing everything. He worked on Modern Warfare 3, Advanced Warfare, and of course World War II. He has about 20, according to the article in Kotaku, he has about 20 years of experience. I am not quite for all of the other stuff he's made, but seeing as how, you know, Modern Warfare 3 was good in my book, it was honestly one of the good ones in my book. Advanced Warfare, and of course World War II being, you know, a little bit more successful than others, you know, I don't know. What are your thoughts, Harold? You think this is a big? You think this is like a big change for them? You
I
think
mean,
this will-
Activision's been making moves recently, and they've acquired over the past couple of years. They've acquired important figures in gaming, such as MLG, Blizzard, and taking top execs and top figures in games seems like a logical move, to continue their development. Specifically, as it pertains to Sledgehammer and the games they make as a whole, I am not so sure because it's a common thing to poach people from company to company. So I don't know how big of a deal this will be in the long run.
But if you think about it, Sledgehammer Games is basically it is a game studio that was created under the supervision of Activision, because Activision is their active publisher. And if you actually research about Aaron Hallen, he's actually from Infinity. He worked in Infinity Ward. He worked in Treyarch.
That's coming out this summer.
He's now Sledgehammer Games. So basically, his whole life is like Call of Duty, man.
Yeah.
All COD. COD is life, bro. So I don't know. I mean,
COD is
maybe
life,
his
bro.
direction might, bring us back to the what COD really needs, which is to stop making one every single damn year, which is exactly the same thing. It's just reskinned for something else. Maybe he'll take a step back. It's like what they did with Assassin's Creed. They took a year off, and then they made Origins. And surprisingly, Origins was received a little better than Unity. It was received better than most of the recent ones. So I think that's what they should do right now. That's just my personal opinion. But if it's still a money making machine, I can't really stop you guys. But I won't buy the game. That's it.
That makes
That's
total
probably
sense.
the most I can do.
But it is also hard to attribute all that to one person. It's hard to say that Aaron Hallen will be responsible for saying, "Hey man, let's take a year off and actually work on this." Because in the end, he also answers to shareholders and execs and other execs. People higher up.
He does have to answer to Activision, because I'm pretty sure that we'll cut funding if you don't make one. Right?
Yeah. So
that's the thing.
Hopefully, this turns out for the better. Hopefully.
Yeah, if they can make something with the same flair as Modern Warfare, when the very first Modern Warfare came out, and how crazy people were for that game. That game was amazing. Yeah, I enjoyed that game. Finished it twice, played the crap out of it most of my high school years. So I'm hopefully he can give me that bit of nostalgia with a more modern take to it, rather than we just remastered it. No, I don't want that.
Yeah, so fingers crossed, man. Elgin in the chat says, a good way to figure out how much of an impact his movement is going to have is, there are 3 studios that make Call of Duty: Treyarch, Infinity Ward, and Sledgehammer Games, which is the 3 made the best and worst COD games. And I think he's asking in order. And he's saying if this guy worked for either Treyarch or Infinity Ward, then maybe it would be worth mentioning. And he got cut off. What are your thoughts on Elgin's comments?
Well, yeah, that's true. To me, the best one who made the game, from my understanding, Infinity Ward was the one who made COD 4, Modern Warfare. That is the best, in my opinion, the best Call of Duty of all time. Because now we can say that because there's a lot of CODs now. There's Modern Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops. Black Ops was pretty good as well. And Treyarch was the one who made that. The thing is, they made something like Advanced Warfare, or something Warfare, the futuristic ones where you can you grappling hooks and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's really a hit and miss. But if you ask me, since ever since I found out he was from Infinity Ward, I was like, okay, this guy's pretty good. Yeah, I should probably this guy's good in my book. Yeah.
Oh, Solana in the chat, I think, also agrees that they were the ones who made 4. So yeah. I think that's what he said yes to. Solon, man, we want to have you on the show already. Let's maybe next week
Well,
if
see you next
Gwen's
week.
not free. Yeah, if Gwen's not free next week, let's have Solon on.
Please give us your address so we can send you a telegram. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, Solon and I could actually like meet up for dinner one of these days as well. Black Ops control is a bit weird. Oh, yeah, he's saying the Call of Duty Black Ops controls were a bit weird.
I didn't really notice that because I was playing on console, so it's like aim assist.
Aim. Oh man, aim assist. You
Yeah.
should be ashamed of yourself. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know what? People play on console, and they're people too. You know, like not everyone can afford a gaming rig, and consoles are a great way to play games. You know, especially shooters. If you want to experience a game, and you know you already own a console, you might as well, right?
Yeah, no, it's whatever comes first. If like they gave you a console as a gift, you should probably use it instead of saving up for a PC. You should just like spend it on games. The thing is that if you like have the money to buy a PC and you don't have a console, you should just go for the PC because you can do so much more rather than just buying a PS4. You can do so much more on the PC rather than that. You can learn how to edit videos or make music or watch Twitch while browsing through the internet. Because you can't really do a split screen on the PS4 with that controller, though. You have to buy that remote. Have you seen that, Harold? The universal remote for Sony, the very expensive one.
I think I saw that on Click. No, you know what? All this console talk makes me want to play. Because here's the thing, like I've never been able to play Red Dead Redemption because I didn't have a PlayStation 4. Now that I have a PlayStation 4, oh no, 3? No, 4. Yeah. Now that I have a PS4,
it was in PS3. Yeah,
PS3.
I remember.
Now that I have a PS3, I have Red Dead as well. I searched through the streets of America to find a GameStop that had Red Dead Redemption, and I have it, but I've been waiting to play it on stream, but I need a capture card, and I don't have the money for a capture card. I'm thinking I might as well just play it. I might as well just play it.
If I were you, just play it, because the thing is, ton of content. I mean, come on, dude. It took me. I took a break for like a week after while I was playing it because there was so much content and I was getting burned out because I could do so much. I could go hunting because I really wanted the buffalo rifle. The buffalo rifle was so strong it could kill a bear in one shot. So I was like, okay, I need this because I kept getting attacked by a bear whenever I went in the woods. So I was like, oh man, I really gotta stop. I really gotta stop going after a bear because I don't really have the gun yet. Oh, no. Oh, dude, but Red Dead Redemption, dude, you have to play the game because it's the only way for you to understand what the hell is happening in Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, you don't even have to play the first game. You don't even have to play Red Dead Revolver. You can just go straight to that.
I heard. Probably after Westworld comes out, I'll play Red Dead Redemption. I'll do that. I'll do that. All right, so
I swear you're gonna enjoy it.
You think?
Yeah, I will. Knowing you, I mean, you enjoy RPGs, so, and you enjoy MMORPGs. You enjoy open world.
Yes,
you enjoy instance based. So that's pretty good. I mean, because Red Dead Redemption is an open world.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is the same guy who played GTA San Andreas for 3 years. So
Nope.
I think I'll be good with Red Dead. All right. Lastly, we want to glaze over this real quick because as streamers, Mick, we usually feel empathy for our fellow streamers, but not today. This guy right here, Phantom Lord, who was banned from Twitch for a gambling controversy. He was found doing the whole CS:GO. What was it called? Like
It's the one where you gamble your equipment, and the one that costs like hundreds to over $1,000 at the time. He was using the online gambling roulette thing, like CS:GO roulette, I think, or roulette.
Yes, that's the one. CS:GO Shuffle.
CS:GO Shuffle. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So this guy was heavily involved in that, and so he's suing Twitch and he's claiming wrongful. Let me.
It's like wrong.
Can you really take this guy? Wait, can you really take this guy seriously? Like,
Nope.
No.
Hell no.
All right.
He's one of those weird streamers that, you know. No offense to him. I mean, like, who am I to say stuff about him? But he kind of looks like those guys that, you know, is not really good with the game he's playing, so he'd rather just do non-content on stream so that he could just, you know, get a following and make money. Kind of looks like that.
I guess that's what I do as well.
I watch your streams. I do.
Check out twitch.tv/Herald Plays to see me go back down to bronze. All right, so
here we go.
So Phantom Lord, as you can see, is a super edgy stream layout. So this is Phantom Lord's layout. Yeah. So, oh my gosh, there, his face. Okay. So his account was suspended on Twitch, and now he's suing. Let's see here. I already had it earmarked. Oh, okay. He's saying it's clear from Twitch's conduct that the stated basis for suspension and termination were an effort to deflect negative press and scapegoat. His real name is Varga. I forgot his first name. Jesus? No, James Varga, aka Phantom Lord, allowing Twitch to publicly decry alleged gambling conduct and divert attention from the fact that Twitch continued to knowingly allow such conduct to continue on other Twitch channels. So he's saying, you know, other people are doing it, and they just made me an example, so, you know, I'm suing them now. And
wow, okay, that is definitely that sounds like a guy who knew nothing about the law, and then was like, oh, I got banned, and then he went to a lawyer and he said, okay, so this is what exactly happened to you, and blah, 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 blah. It's just like the wording. It just makes it sound so serious and stuff. But I mean, come on, man, you were doing something bad on stream,
and he knew it was against the terms of services.
He knew against the terms of service, and just because you were like everyone else was doing it, why didn't they get banned? Because I'm pretty sure that they don't get as much viewers as you. So of course they're gonna see you. That's the thing. When you have more viewers, a lot of eyes are on you, and not only like the viewers, but you know, the people from Twitch. You know, some of them don't. You won't even know that some of them are actually, like, you know, working for Twitch. Like if you like watch her streams, like with Seikachu, you wouldn't know that she's part of like Twitch. She's not like, she didn't have like a Twitch badge that says, oh, Twitch police or Twitch mom, if what everyone calls her. See, you see what I mean? So it's like, you know.
Sorry, Fetch Police, man. I'm gonna have to pull you over for a couple of infractions.
Excuse me, you are violating terms of service, and with that, you are punished by 6 months of suspension with a fine of 100 bits.
Yeah, so he was suspended around mid-2016, and supposedly he only found out January 2017 why, and now, you know, a year and 1 month later, he's saying it was wrongful. And you know what? You knew you were doing something bad, and not allowed on the platform you were doing it on. So just take it.
I'm sure, you know, being a streamer, I'm sure you reviewed the terms of service. Even if you didn't read it, there's like people who discuss it on YouTube, just so that people like you will understand, right? And look at this. Look at the terms. Look what it says in the article. It says Varga is seeking damages, interest, and legal fees as recompensation. Okay, so basically you want to sue someone so that they can pay for your legal fees. Damages, there's not much damages. I mean, like, probably you lost what? Maybe for that 5 months, maybe you lost like what, $100 per day. That's still
he's been suspended for like 2 years.
No, he's suspended for only 5 months.
Oh really? I thought he's still banned. No, he's still banned now. They banned him after that.
He's banned completely. Oh well, yeah. No, sorry. It's like what happened with Groscore. I think that you just, as a person, you know, Groscore is one of the popular League of Legends streamers, and the reason why he got banned, a lifetime ban, was because he said something about one of the streamers who was talking smack about him. He actually like made a false accusation that he was what was that again? He was committing pedophilia with a young girl, like a 16-year-old or 15-year-old girl, and that was completely a lie. That was actually completely a lie, and he admitted that on stream, and then he got suspended, and then eventually he just got banned. And I feel bad for the guy because the guy was really nice. He's a really nice guy who's terribly salty, just like me. But it's sad. It's sad to see something like that. And at least he made something of himself by streaming in, I think, MLG.tv. He started streaming there instead. He still has a following. He's trying to rebuild the trust that he somehow lost, and also the respect he somewhat lost in the league community, the LoL community. So that's like a good story. This guy's just really like, oh, I want to have the last laugh. I'll do that right now. I just want to have the last laugh because they somewhat embarrassed me. That's not cool. It's no bueno, man.
No bueno, no good. Just take your medicine and move on. All right. We're not being unempathetic. It's just, you're doing something wrong, and it's not allowed on the place you're doing it on. So
it's not about us hating on you. It's about us telling you, okay, you clearly violated it. You knew it. Why are you bitching about it, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
And then Elder Jin in the chat said, coding if it was Sega 2. Pare, Twitch police ako.
Or we can do it like what was that again? Coco Martin style. Pare, Twitch police ako.
So bad. So bad. No.
Best. That guy's the best. I love that guy. He's the best.
All right. Let me turn this music down.
CSGO Lotto. Oh yeah, CSGO Lotto is also gambling, right? No, Elder Jin in the chat, not CSGO Lotto. Lotto.
It's one of those sites. It's one of those sites.
It's one of those sites.
There's a bunch.
Gambling sites. And then it's like the roulette thing where you like bid an item and then you put it in a roulette, randomly generated new thing. So there's a chance of you getting something big, something really nice like a knife, or like something like shitty like a battle-tested skin that was like super common and stuff. I think that's how
you want to talk about microtransactions, man. Point your gun at CSGO. All right. Here we go, Mick.
It's not a free game. Free game. Oh, I remember.
All right, guys. It's the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Mick, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on GameByte?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to know more about me, you can follow me on Twitter. That is @TheFuryBot. You can also check out my Twitch stream, which I really don't know when I'm going to start. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, who knows? It's twitch.tv/TheFuryBot. Harold, where can the folks at home find you?
If you guys want to find me outside of GameByte, I'm on the Quit Stalling Geekcast, which is normally on Tuesdays at lunchtime here in the Philippines. That's 12 noon plus 8 GMT. But this week we've got a special Black Panther episode, midnight tomorrow, or it's like 24, 5, 6, 26. Yeah, literally 26 hours from now. So check that out. 26 hours from now, we're doing a Black Panther episode. Me, Wancho, Mick, and Jay. This Mick right here. We're gonna be talking about Black Panther. Yeah, Wakanda, baby.
Yes, Wakanda.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about all things Black Panther tomorrow. So check that out. Twitch.tv/quitstalling. Once again, if you guys want to find us and get updates about Quit Stalling, check out our Facebook. Facebook.com/quitstallingus or FB.com/quitstallingus. We're on Twitter @quitstallingus. You can find us on YouTube, youtube.com/quitstalling. Instagram @quitstalling. Ignore the SoundCloud logo. I swear that'll be gone by tomorrow. And of course, you can find all our podcasts, whether it be GameByte, whether it be the Quit Stalling Geekcast, audio only, over on all your podcatchers, whether it's on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Player.fm, and so much more. I think I had it listed out somewhere. Did I say iHeartRadio? iHeartRadio, Pocket Casts, Overcast. We're on all of those. So yeah, check those out if you want to get your Quit Stalling fix when you're driving, from work. And they go up on Twitch and YouTube as well. So check those out. I think that's it. Diego, we miss you tonight. We'll see you next week. If you want to come on the show tomorrow, we're already full. Sorry.
Sorry, only 4. There's only 4 in the format in the overlay. Sorry, we can't add you.
We can find a way if he really wants to come on because we love you.
I'm sure he would. He loved that movie as much as I did. Mm-hmm.
Definitely. All right. Salon says I have not watched it yet. Dude, watch it tomorrow. And then
dude,
the show is midnight, so you got 26 hours
Salon,
to watch.
Watch it tomorrow, and then pass by Harold's place after the movie, so that you can watch the behind the scenes thing from World of Warcraft Legion, and then you can join us in the podcast without you don't even have to call you on Skype. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Right?
Speaking of Salon, guys, we'll try and have him on next week or the week after, depending on who's. We'll figure out our schedule. We'll figure out our guest schedule. But till then, guys, we'll see you next week. Same bite time, same bite channel. Till then, get off your butts and quit stalling. There we go. This episode of GameByte has been brought to you by the Quit Stalling Media Network. For more, head on over to quitstalling.us. That's quitstalling.us. Quit Stalling Media Network.